That's
I
just
said
nasty.
Zendaya
No,
is
you
cute.
didn't. You said things that I'm not going to repeat while we're live. That
I,
is just
I,
weird.
uh,
I can't believe you said that. Why did you say those dirty, nasty things about a
I did
girl that
not.
is like 20 years younger than you? That's
She's
just
not
creepy, dude.
How old is Zendaya? And by the way, I didn't say I wanted to fuck her. I said she's cute. Like I can call Pony cute.
You got
Like,
all weird,
like
man. You got like all creepy old man next door.
fuck you, man. Like, and she's 25, so I'm 10 years older than her. I'm 10 years old, big 10 years old. I don't think I was producing semen at that time, so I'm not old enough to be her dad.
Kind of.
Not even kind of.
No, very kind of. Very kind of. I think I got all the news stories I can actually find. There weren't many between Sunday and now.
I mean, yeah, what do you do? So
Touch yourself in an ungodly way.
I think we're gonna disagree this podcast. I'm not sure, but
I'm gonna disagree on everything right now. I'm so fucking pissed at the world. I just want
are
to
you
kill
are
everybody.
you exhausted or what's the deal?
No, I'm just behind on everything because, like, literally, I was doing Christmas lights all day and shit like that. I decorated outside of my house, and then um, so then I go to like fucking get the all right. So I bought this little like $5 light star thing that you buy at goddamn Walmart, right?
Mhm.
And I have lights that come across my ceiling, and so I need literally this much space to fucking attach these things, right? So
Yeah.
all I need is like an extension cord or something like that, right? Go to find out there is no such thing as an extension cord that attaches to fucking lights because
Okay.
because of the plugs.
Mhm.
The plug on lights are two small plugs, and on normal extension cords or any plug-in, there's one bigger and one smaller.
Yeah.
So
That's weird.
there's no fucking. So I bought like this very very small size of um lights, like this very small string of 25 lights.
Yeah.
Took a light bulb out of it and fucking used that as my extension cord
Yeah.
to have this on there because I didn't feel like hanging out more.
Are you about to show me what you hung up?
No. I didn't get a chance to do the promotion thing today because I ran to the store the thing should have took me 30 fucking minutes, man. It should have took me 30 fucking minutes, man. And it didn't. It took me all fucking day. My cats are looking at me, man. I didn't know what was going on. I was like, Jesus Christ, I wish I was still drinking these days, but I'm not. And then I went inside and I said, Boomer, what is going on? Shit's getting real.
Boomer lives.
Boomer lives, man.
Here you go. But
I
you should
just said
smoke.
that because that picture popped up on my
Okay.
Facebook.
All
I went
right.
on. I'm trying to get over to our Facebook real quick so I can kind of. I made a quick 5-second post that we're going to be live at 6:30.
Are you also
And
mentioned that the edited episode is out from
no,
last
I
week?
didn't get a chance to, Chris. That's what I
Okay.
just fucking said. That's why I'm behind on everything. God damn it. Listen to me every now and then.
Bendy Cumberbatch is on a WTF, right? I haven't listened to it yet.
Yeah, and the new Cumberpatch is awesome. He is the coolest guy I've
Are you gonna
ever.
watch the movie that's on Netflix that was released yesterday?
Dude, yeah, of course I am. I can't believe we didn't review his last two movies.
Well, we'll do it.
You just
These are.
don't like Cumberpatch, man. I don't
I'm
know
gonna come.
why.
I'm gonna
What did
Cumberbatch, dude.
Cumberpatch do to you, man?
I'm gonna Cumberbatch, dude. Don't worry
No,
about it.
you're not, bro. No, you're not. I was gonna do something. I was gonna say something. Now I can't remember what the fuck I was gonna say. I was gonna do something. I was gonna say something. I was gonna touch myself, and now I got like, oh yeah, let's get started. 1 second. 1 second. I got a pregame. Let's pregame. Ah! That was a full fucking beer in less than 20 seconds. Start the video.
It's a show by Chris and Neil with all great movies. They are the real deal. We watch them all, so you don't have to. It's movies that don't suck and some that do.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, we are now having a new episode of the greatest movie review podcast in all of the Midwest.
Yeah, I mean, I was like, calm yourself. That's a bit bad. It's like, calm down.
Suck and some do. My name is Neil.
I'm Chris.
And today we got two movies that are going to bounce right up into your eye holes, ear holes, face holes, some holes, ear holes,
iPhones,
my holes.
iPhones,
what are we
Pixels,
talking
whatever.
about? We can do iPhones. The first movie is starring Miss Edward Collins herself, Kristen Stewart.
Edward Collins? Edward Cullen, you mean?
Collins.
Colon.
Edward Collins. Cullens.
No S at the end of it.
I swear there's an S.
No, there's
just like there's an S at the end of your name too.
I know we're uncool for arguing this, but I know there's no S at the end of Cullen. Edward Cullen.
I'm gonna bust you in the balls right now, and it is fuck. All right, whatever.
It's like this is all a game, and I haven't been told what the rules are. Or even worse, if I had, I am ill-equipped to follow them. All I can do is provoke. I become spiteful. I'm just as bad as they are. I'm worse. I fucking hate myself for it. I am so fucking lonely.
Yeah, and that's Kristen Stewart from
Isn't that a fucking great line, dude? I went through so much Kristen Stewart to find.
What bothered me about that though is I watched the little bit before and after, and when she started talking, that music creeped in. I'm like, oh, they're telling me how to feel.
They're telling me how to feel.
Yes, I didn't like that.
All
so
right.
who else is in this movie?
Man, this is an actor that you always see him in movies and you never know what his name is.
He's finally getting his due, though. He's finally getting his due.
Yeah, he's getting around to it, and it's Timothy Spall.
And it puzzles me that you think yourself qualified to attack me, given that I have 30 years' experience in the archives. And my books have been published by some of the greatest publishing houses in the world. Viking Press, William Morrow, E.P. Dutton. I have to conclude that the reason you don't engage with people you disagree with is because you can't.
Oh, he says can't. So can't. Can't.
I know. That's a good scene too, man. I'm pretty happy with some of the scenes I got.
And who else in this movie?
Who else did I put in this movie? Did
Sally
I put
Hawkins.
Sally Hawkins? One of your favorite movies.
I love my life. Yeah, it can be tough at times. That's part of it, isn't it? I've got a great job, brilliant kids, lovely flat. Got her to look at. Got amazing friends. I love my freedom. I'm a very lucky lady. I know that.
And the movie we're talking about is Spencer.
Spencer, also known as the place you buy dildos for Christmas.
Oh, Spencer's.
Spencer's Gifts.
Can you buy? Still, I thought.
Yeah, they still got them in the back of the store, bro. I don't know. I haven't been in a mall in like 3 years, dude. I'm not gonna lie. I'm 40. You know, I don't go to malls. Everything gets delivered to my front door now. You know.
Yeah.
But yeah, Spencer, which is based off of the life of Princess Diana, the Princess of Wales. So that is the first movie we are going to be talking about. And then second, we are going to be talking about the actual rendition of Resident Evil that actually resembles the fucking video games for once.
Yeah, it does. But what's the movie's called? Resident Evil Welcome to Raccoon City. And it's not
featuring.
Oh yeah.
Oh, go ahead. No,
it's
go
not.
ahead.
It's not a continuation of the other 6 movies that had nothing to do with the fucking video game at all. You know, like
it has. Well, the 2 video games. It's Resident Evil 1 and 2 mixed.
Yeah.
We'll talk about that.
Yeah.
But the main actress is, say her name for me.
Kia Scodelario. Oh,
Thank
Scott.
you. I knew I was gonna
Kia
mess that up.
Scodelario.
Kia
Yes. Kia Scodelario.
Scodelario.
Yeah. Good. Okay. She goes.
I can't. I can't. It doesn't yet exist.
She's a witch.
I'm an astronomer.
She breaks donkeys.
What? No, an astronomer contemplates the sky.
Yeah, on a donkey.
No, there's no donkey.
That's from
I
Pirates
love
of the
that.
Caribbean. Yeah.
Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yeah, yeah.
And then a guy who I've done a shot with, I've actually had a drink with this man, Robbie ML.
Hey, look at those. You look great.
Thanks. That's enough.
Well, I know my boobs.
Okay, can we leave?
Definitely not. We've got the whole place. We are just getting started. Step 2, time to show the world who you are. The truth is, I don't know who you are from your clothes. Okay, you need to start dressing more like you and less like Wreck-It Ralph.
Yeah, it's from the Duff.
The Duff. And
You had
Robbie
a-
ML.
Tell me the story about you having a drink with him.
I will after we go through
Okay,
this.
okay.
Well, I will when we get to the movie. How
Okay,
about that?
okay.
All right.
All right.
Then one of my favorites, who's been all across all of comic books from Marvel to DC, Mr. Donnell Lodge.
Donald Logue, by the way.
That's why I said Donald Logue. Sorry, I'm trying to still promote. Why?
Now listen up, you sons of bitches. So you don't like Gordon? Fine. He can be a total asshat, but he is still a cop. And not one of you, not one, stood up when he needed it. That ain't happening twice. I need help checking these addresses now.
Yeah, he kind of plays the same character
That
in
was
this
from
movie.
Gotham.
Yeah.
Huh?
Kind of plays the same character in this movie.
He kind of plays the same character in everything.
Okay.
Nothing against him, but he.
No,
Well,
no.
I mean, except for Blade. I mean, Blade. He was, that guy. And then also the guy who's so beautiful, just because his name is my name, and it's very rare you get an actor with my name.
It's but it's not spelled the same way.
You know what, dude? I'll take it.
Okay,
I'll just
all right,
take it.
all
All right.
Tell me you're shitting me. Chasing money up a black holler? Cozying up with people you just as soon see swinging? Taking orders from a woman who has raised her hand to you and is protected by a man who is not against taking a poke at you himself. Give me an amen. Give me an amen. Give me a goddamn amen. Amen.
I love that. All right. I just promoted ourselves to like 40 different groups. Hopefully someone comes up. Anyway, so this movie also has a whole crew. Tom Hopper's in it, Lily Callow. I mean, a lot of people jump around here and there. It's going to be a movie. We're going to have to talk about it. We're going to have to get in there. We're going to have to touch it. We're going to have to feel it.
Are we gonna talk about like plot points and stuff like that?
I mean, I don't know exactly. I think we're just going to do what we do on it because
Okay, we'll see
I don't think it's.
We'll see where it takes us.
We'll see where it feels. What it feels like. My little plastic nipple right here. See my plastic nipple? Just goes right there. Have I introduced you to Bianca? I can't show you Bianca on here because we're on YouTube, and I think would take it off for Bianca.
Bianca?
Yeah, my sex doll.
Oh no, you haven't shown me Bianca, and I'm not sure I want to see it.
Yeah, I don't think you're allowed to put sex dolls on YouTube.
Well, I think it depends on what you're doing with the sex doll.
Yeah, if I'm not having, but the nipples are showing, and I don't have a shirt on it or anything.
Okay, you can visit online. We're facebook.com/Shoes podcast. We're on Twitter at NTS Podcast. We're on Instagram at NTS Podcast. If you want to send us an old-fashioned email, moviesdon'tsuck@gmail.com. If you want to give us money, patreon.com/moviesdon'tsuck. If you want shirts with our names on it, go to bonfire.com, search Movies Don't Suck, and something you'll find us. And we're on all stream platforms. You're listening to us right now. We're on YouTube. If you're watching YouTube and subscribe, watch Facebook, I like the page. Watch on Twitch. Go ahead and subscribe. And I think that's it. I went through now. Do we have some business to talk about?
Small business. Today's small business is Sexton Jewelry. Sexton Jewelry is located at 1609 East 15th Street, Tulsa, Oklahoma. They are Jewelry in Tulsa, in Oklahoma's most unique retail jewelry store, voted top 10 coolest jewelers in North America. Sexton excels in creating handmade and custom jewelry with classic, modern, or vintage flares. So if you want to get a ring for that special someone, a special ring for them for this Christmas season, you can find them at Facebook at Sexton, Spexton, or you can find them on their website at spexton.com.
Spexton Jewelers.
Spexton. They're good. The guy that runs it's a really cool dude. I met him. We were talking jewelry. He was actually making a ring at a festival I was at. I can't remember which one. I think it's Scott Fest. And he was sitting there just making a ring. He's talking to me, making a ring. And I'm just like, that's cool, man. Yeah. It's like, I wish I had any kind of special skill in my life. I have no skills. Barely have friends. Half my family hates me. So, you know, it's cool. Whatever. I'm just going to die soon. So.
Okay, so you're having a bad day.
Oh, what? I haven't seen you since Sunday. So really, have I done anything since then? I worked. My coach quit in Notre Dame. He quit.
Oh yeah, I heard about
going
that.
to LSU.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Oklahoma's coach here quit in like a really shitty fashion. And the sports show I worked for, like the live show on Monday, those people, I've never heard three old men yell at each other so loudly for 3 hours straight. I can't believe he did this. Ah! And I was just like, wow, bro.
You'll never meet a bigger LSU fan than my mom. By the way, like my mom's the biggest LSU fan. You'll never meet one bigger than her. And so
I don't care about LSU. Now that Brian Kelly left Notre Dame and went to LSU, I hope
he's dead to you.
I hope he fucking chokes on some goddamn crawfish.
I mean, if he's eating crawfish, that's good for him, man.
Well, he's going to be in Louisiana. Isn't that the only thing they eat is crawfish and well, I mean, they know how to cheat in football there a lot, so you know that's their thing in Louisiana.
Cajun food is the best food, 100%.
I'm not going to lie and say it isn't. I mean, you know me, I love my Cajun food.
It's the best food.
I don't love it as much as I love Taco Bell, but that's a whole different story. Taco Bell is a gourmet food on its own.
I want to say you're joking, but you know,
I'm not. Taco Bell's awesome. Oh, my microphone's all messed up. I didn't do any. I was late doing everything because of I was late doing everything because I was putting up Christmas lights. All right, and that whole plug thing, and then I had to. I hate people. I hate the world. I hate your face. I hate that person over there. I hate that person who's behind you staring at me. It's weird. It's just weird. There's nobody behind you. Maybe you look.
No, I mean, there's a camera. I can see if there's anyone behind me or not. But I had to act like there was.
You did it anyway. What's the plaque on the wall?
That's the Red Dragon Inn leaderboard. So I don't. You know, we were gonna do it every year, but then the pandemic happened. So that was
what
fun.
pandemic?
The pandemic. Is
that still going on?
Apparently, yeah. Did you get your booster shot yet? I got mine. I got my booster.
Am I supposed to get a booster?
Yeah, you're supposed to. I got mine. See?
Ooh.
Yeah. So get your booster.
Wait a minute. Your social security number is 20112443?
My social security number is not on here. So
I know. I'm just kidding.
Yeah. So I mean, get your booster, dude. If you want to. I mean,
of course I'm going to get my booster. I just never thought about it until just now when you said it. Of course I'm going to get my booster. Of course I'm going to get, because guess what? My wife has degrees in chemistry and biology. I know this shit works. Oh, some weirdos on there. Who's Helen Grit? Is that a friend of yours?
That's one of your family members.
It's one of my family members?
It's a family member of yours. I don't know who Helen Grit is.
It's the family member.
Is your mom?
Yes, that's my mom.
Hi, Helen. I'm Chris.
She used to when I was younger. She used to say, if you flip mom upside down, it means wow, but if you flip dad upside down, it's dud.
Okay. So do you want to?
You want to talk about one of these movies? Let's talk
Also-
Spencer.
Spencer, starring Kristen Stewart as Diana.
Princess Diana.
It's like this is
Huh?
Princess Diana. She has a title, dude. You don't go up to a doctor and say, "Hey, Mr. Smith." It's Dr. Smith. She's Princess of Wales, Princess Diana.
It's like this is all a game, and I haven't been told what the rules are.
And that's she plays Diana. Timothy Spall plays Major Alistair Gregory.
And it puzzles me that you think yourself qualified to attack me.
Also stars Sally Hawkins as Maggie.
I love my life. Yeah, it can be tough at times. That's part of it, isn't it?
And then we also got Jack Neal as William, Freddie Spry as Harry, Jack Farthing as Charles, Sean Harris as Darren, Stella Gannett as the Queen, Richard Samuel as Prince Philip,
James Harkness, Amy Manson, Elizabeth Barrington as Prince Anne.
Who's the British names that no one's ever heard of? Why don't you give the storyline?
Oh, there's a storyline to this?
There is.
Wow, there wasn't much of a story in the movie, so I didn't understand there'd be a storyline. All right. During her Christmas holidays with the royal family at the Sheringham Estate in Norfolk, England, Princess Diane Spencer, struggling with mental health problems, decides to end her decade-long marriage to Prince Charles.
So she was Princess Diana, but she's no longer Princess Diana when she divorced him in 1994.
Due to the fact that it's not her fault that the dude cheated.
No, I'm not saying it's her fault, but
and used her.
They got
like
a divorce.
A scumbag and ditched her to the side like a bag of soggy potatoes.
You know what I think is funny? The Kristen Stewart played someone who got cheated on when she cheated on Rob Pattinson.
Yeah,
that's this movie.
That's what this movie is.
So it's directed by Pablo Larraín. He did also that movie Jackie about Jackie Kennedy.
Mm-hmm. Jackie Kennedy.
Yeah.
Who's Jackie Kennedy? Is that the son? That's his son, right? Jackie Kennedy Jr.
Jacqueline Kennedy, his wife.
Oh, that's Jackie Onassis. What the heck are you talking about? Say people's names, man.
It's called Jackie about her.
Yeah, Jackie Onassis.
Yeah, but she was Kennedy.
Not Jackie Kennedy. It's Jackie Onassis.
Now it's Jackie Onassis, or she's dead.
No,
now,
it's Princess. It was Princess Diane, and it's Jackie Onassis. It was never Jackie Kennedy.
Jacqueline Kennedy was her fucking name when she was married.
I'm just huffing with you so bad. I love you, man. All right.
I want to be Jackie Onassis. So I'm gonna wear dark sunglasses. Okay, so
yeah,
and it was written.
Give me your thoughts.
Hold on, I'm not fucking done saying what these people done.
Don't cuss at me, bro.
So Stephen Knight wrote this movie.
No sweating.
So this
John Hanson says no sweating.
This is a fictitious historical fiction. So it's what people postulate what happened at the Christmas ceremony in 1992 when Princess Di was at her most public, and everyone was all over nuts. Now Kristen Stewart, she's great in this. She's amazing. Swallow that beer. I like how you're pinky out. Like you're acting like an English person because that's all. This movie is so
it's
fucking.
Just a spot of tea.
Yeah, it's just a spot of tea. So Princess Stewart, Kristen Stewart was great as Princess Diana. She totally inhabited that character. The problem with this movie is it's kind of fucking boring.
It's so boring. I was so fucking bored. Oh my god, Timothy Spall. Fucking amazing. Did a great job.
Yeah, he's awesome.
Job. Kristen Stewart, great
amazing.
job. This movie was just so fucking slow. I took like 2 naps during this movie, woke up and realized it was only a minute and a half that passed. You know, like, all right. So this is the thing I'm going to say about this movie. Kristen
Yeah,
Stewart.
okay,
Yes.
so real quick, it's called a psychological drama. Yeah, I guess so. I mean, Chris Stewart's great,
Yeah,
but
because it goes
and
so
it,
long, it
and
makes you go fucking nuts.
And here's the thing about that. Okay, so I was really excited because Johnny Greenwood did the music for it. Johnny
Yeah.
Greenwood does music for movies. He did music
Oh,
for
the music
all
in
of
this movie was awesome. Don't get me
Paul
wrong.
Thomas Anderson. Yeah, Paul Thomas Anderson movies. Johnny Greenwood did, and I can't wait till Licorice Pizza, dude. So excited for it.
Yeah. I can't wait for that either. Licorice Pizza is gonna be awesome.
Dude,
Anyway,
I think Nightmare Alley and 3 of the movies are coming out the same day we want to see. Like, what are we
yeah,
gonna
there's
do?
like 20 movies. You better not put any stupid stuff in there. Just make it all good movies from now on. We need to not put any stupid movies in there that we don't like. This. If you give me something like this, I'm gonna drive up to Kansas City, knock on your door, smack you, and just drive back home. I'm not even gonna stay there for more than 5 seconds. I'm just gonna make an 8-hour round trip.
So I had to see this. The same day I saw Resident Evil because I was so fucking busy this whole week.
Mhm.
So
I did too. I saw this. I saw this. Went to work, and after work, I went and saw Resident Evil.
So I saw Resident Evil, and literally 30 minutes at home later, I was watching this. It was late, but whatever. So this movie, like you said, the acting in it's great, but it's a slow movie. It's like a
Yeah. All right. So this is what I'm going to say. There are parts in this movie, without giving anything too much away. There are parts in this movie where you're kind of like, is that reality? What the hell is going on there? But the thing is, they only did like 2 or 3 things like that. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
For instance, the pearl necklace scene, and I don't mean
Yeah.
that kind of pearl necklace. I mean the kind you wear, not the kind you get. And so
Is your
like,
mom still watching this? Like, what's going on here?
dude, she bought me a CD with the song "Pearl Necklace" on it by
Okay,
ZZ
fine.
Top. I'm
Fine,
pretty
fine.
sure she knows what
Okay.
the hell I'm talking about when I say things.
Okay.
Where do you think I get my sense of humor from?
All
It's
right,
like
man.
my
All right.
mother and my grandfather. Anyway, and my dad. Can't forget my dad either. But anyway, so the thing is, this movie had psychological weird. They had these parts in it that you didn't know were real, or if it was made up, or what exactly was going on, and that's cool and everything. But I would have liked more of that. I think it'd have made the movie a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? Like, just give me some weird shit. Make this shit a little weird. Just like a couple more scenes that were, because it's literally her going mentally ill because of everything going on in the world.
I mean, and it did give. I mean, it gave an idea of what me Di felt as a princess stuck in this sort of ancient sort of tradition and a prison. You know, like when you're royal, you feel like you're sort of in a prison, and but it doesn't. I don't think it really reveals much about Diana.
No, it doesn't tell you much about Princess Diana, what she's
or
going
stuff
through.
we don't, or stuff that we already don't know. And no, we're talking about Resident Evil next. Okay. Nope.
I
No.
can type, dude. You don't have to stop your thought.
Okay.
Anyway,
Yes. Yeah. So
continue,
there's stuff.
continue.
Unless you know nothing about Princess Diana, you will walk away and knowing just about Jesus. And it's weird that I don't know if they're painting her as a victim or they're painting her as someone who's triumphant, but they
Or
definitely
somebody
paint
that's
her-
going completely fucking nuts.
because
Or
she's
like, there's
going
so many
nuts.
different ways. That's the thing about this movie. You don't walk away with a clear opinion of what's happening, of what's going on. You don't walk away with a thing that, I mean, at the end, it's like kind of like, oh, okay, she survived that, but what did she really survive? Like, it's like you might think I'm ruining this movie or giving you a spoiler, but I'm fucking not, because I'm not really telling anything. I'm just saying
There's some really great shots in this movie too. I could see cinematography being a thing that
cinematography was great. Kristen Stewart acting was awesome. In fact, if I remember, I read this somewhere when I was, after I watched the movies, I always go do reviews,
research,
and stuff like that. Princess Diane's former bodyguard, Ken Worf, watched the film and said Kristen Stewart's performance, out of all the people who have ever portrayed Diane over the past 10 years, she's the closest to her, and she managed to perfect her mannerisms.
And also, Kristen Stewart said that she never felt more alive than playing as Princess Diana. It's interesting because Kristen Stewart's 5'5" and Princess Diana is like 5'10", so they had to work. I think they hobbited it. You know what
Did you
I
ever
mean?
see that thing with Princess Diana and Michael Jackson?
Yeah, I feel like I've seen it. Yeah,
where Michael Jackson was doing a concert for the Royals, and the royal family or whatever was going to be there, and she's like really quietly was like, "Is Dirty Diana in the?" And he's like, "No, we took it out for respect." She's like, "Oh man, that's my favorite song." And he's like, "Oh, I'm sorry." And then Charles came and they like, "Yeah, that's great. Yeah, definitely can't wait to see your show tonight." Like totally changed the subject. And it's like, oh man. But all right, man. I got a couple of quotes here, and then let's move on to the movie news.
Okay.
I have no idea what I am. There are no signs anywhere. Half my weight is in jewelry anyway. Mommy, what happened? It's Christmas. Everything waits till after Christmas. Not only did I rescue it from a scarecrow, I am now talking to it. No need to wear black because no one has died yet. In this house, everyone can hear everything, even your thoughts. Pearls? No pearls? Sorry, words. Oh, Mommy, look, it's Santa's lobster. No, okay. How can it be safe if he has to wear safety glasses? There has to be two of you, one real and one for the cameras. The only picture that is important is the one they take to put on the 10-pound note. Then you realize you're just currency. And soldiers become more than friends. Now leave me, I wish to masturbate, and you can tell everyone I said that. Tell them I am not well. Just think of all the times I've seen you naked. We are all currency, and that's what we are. That's it. That's it, big boy.
My score is 3.4.
Yeah, I'm right there. I'm on that level with you, bro. I'm gonna go 3.3 though, bro. You know, bro.
Take that. There, someone take a shot.
Yeah, I'm gonna go lower because they hinted at some creepy shit gonna happen. You know.
Like you want ghosts and monsters and stuff?
No, I didn't want ghosts and monsters. I wanted her to be more delusional or more fucked up in the head, or because none of this is real. This entire story is false. This is not based on a true story.
I mean, yeah. I mean,
it's a guy's vision of what he thinks her Christmas with the royal family was like, and has no evidence to back any of it.
Yeah, it's true.
So that's what I say to that.
Okay. Now I'm on Rotten Tomatoes. For people who don't know, Neil guesses Rotten Tomatoes score on that. So, what is the audience score on this?
33%.
50%.
15?
50.
50. 50.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Audience says Kristen Stewart says, I'm not sorry. Audience says Kristen Stewart is great in Spencer, but viewers expecting a traditional or even clear picture of Diana's life are likely to come away disappointed. Now, critic score.
61.
84.
Shut the fuck up. What did these crazy bastards have to say that made it worth 84%?
Critics' consensus is Spencer can frustrate with its idiosyncratic depiction of the subject's life, but Kristen Stewart's finely modulated performance anchors the film's flights of fancy.
Really?
I'm not mad they gave it a score. Just expected it. I expected them to give
Me
this.
though.
I mean, it's not a movie I fucking loved at all. But I mean, I don't think it's bad. Yeah, I mean,
It's
you
not the worst movie in the world, but it's not far from it.
okay. Do you have news? Do you have, I mean, I don't know if we
I
have much
have
else to
some
say.
news. I have some news. It's not the most. I found what I could in 3 days or 4 days since we did this thing. But we were 4 days ago. We were doing this.
Yeah, we were 4
I mean,
days.
we did this so long, so close. Like what we did on Sunday.
Yeah.
Like I don't. Your brother's not even listening to us today. I mean, you know how weird that is.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what he's doing.
He doesn't like us anymore. It's okay. But I got a few little stories. Let's run them down. Hit that music. Movies don't suck and some of them news. This is when I tell Chris stuff and he has to touch me in my no-nos.
Okay.
Robbie
So
ML.
what's,
Robbie
oh,
ML.
what about him?
He is returning to Flash next season. He has been dead off since, I think, season 2?
Isn't I mean, cool, right?
Third season. He was in the third season. He played Firestorm. Do you remember Firestorm from the comic books or from the cartoon, where two people collide together and and he had like fire on his head and he's like red and yellow?
He's like Freakazoid?
No, it's fucking Firestorm, dude. Really? You don't know Firestorm?
No, man.
It makes me upset in my no-nos that you don't know who Firestorm is.
Well,
It makes me like. I'm sure as soon as you see a picture of him, you'll be like,
"Are you gonna see
oh,
a
yeah.
picture of Firestorm?" My phone's away from me.
Why is your phone? You don't need your phone. You got a computer in front of you.
I know, but I don't want this the noise that pops up if Facebook shows up on the recording. So
Does it really?
Yeah, it does.
That's awesome.
It's not awesome. Good, especially when I'm editing.
Awesome.
Especially when I'm editing this shit. It's not awesome at all.
Well, you know what I can do? I can just do this. Watch this. There's this thing you can do. Oh my gosh. Have you ever seen this before?
You can screen share?
I'm going to screen share you, man. Here we go. Booyah. Bum, bum, bum,
okay,
bum,
I see it. I see it, but I don't think it's helping me.
You never seen Firestorm before?
No, dude.
What the hell's wrong with you? Oh, don't look at the porn I have up. That's weird. I got to take that down. Okay. Don't do that. Don't look at that.
Why don't you use incognito, dude? Just do that.
I'm just kidding. Anyway, so Robbie Amell, who we're talking about in the next movie, is returning back to the Flash series in his 8th season. He's been dead since the 3rd, and I don't know how they're returning him, but whatever. Did you know that a world record was just broken this week? 2 days ago, to be in fact.
Does this have to do with some movie?
Yes.
What movie is it?
Yes, it does.
What is it?
The highest pre-sale tickets of all time.
Oh, Spider-Man, right?
Spider-Man No Way Home. Freaking it's so massive that there's a video online right now in I'm gonna butcher this name, Cuernavaca, Mexico. People are literally fist fighting in line over who's next to go buy the tickets for Spider-Man No Way Home.
I'm confused because, like, what the thing is, I went and looked for tickets for the following Sunday, and there's plenty of seats open for like days. I don't know why I need to be there fucking opening night, but that's just me, I guess.
Yeah,
I don't
know, man.
It comes out the same week that Nightmare Alley does.
Yeah.
So, I guess we're seeing Spider-Man Nightmare Alley that week.
You know how I told you about how Red Notice surpassed Bird Box?
Yeah.
In views?
Uh-huh.
It has now surpassed everything that's ever been on Netflix.
That's a fucking shame.
It is the most popular movie to ever be on Netflix, with Ryan Reynolds, Deadpool, Gal Gadot, Wonder Woman, and Dwayne, the 5-time world champion, The Rock Johnson, aka Black Adam.
It's an
Like,
exceedingly mediocre movie, though.
it was amazing. What are you talking about?
No, dude, we both
We
talked
both
about
gave
this
it a
movie.
5.
No, we didn't. I didn't even give it a 4. I think I was
You
like,
gave it
I
a
think
5. You're like, this is the greatest movie I've
Oh.
ever seen with The Rock in it. And
I did
was
not
like,
say that.
I totally agree with you. And you're like, yeah, bet. And then we both took a shot of slippery nipples.
Okay.
No?
I mean, yeah, cool for Red Notice. I'm not gonna watch
Now, we got to talk about your favorite movie series being confirmed for a third. It is now a trilogy. Are you ready for this?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. I know you are. I know. I can see it in your eyes. You've been waiting for this news all day long.
What is it?
Magic Mike 3 has been confirmed. Channing Tatum and original director are returning for It's officially heading to HBO Max. Director Steven Soderbergh.
Steven Soderbergh. We like Soderbergh. You and I. We like his movie.
I as much as as people make fun of Magic Mike, and I know it's a stripper movie or whatever it is, I'm not gonna lie, dude. It is funny, and it is like, and like Matthew McConaughey, Joe,
Channing Tatum is in this.
Yeah, Channing Tatum, Matthew McConaughey, Matthew Boomer, Kevin Nash, the pro wrestler, Joe. Gosh dang, I can't remember his name. He's the D&D guy. The guy that does D&D. He's really good looking. Married to Sophia Frigo. He was in True Blood. I can't remember. Oh, he played Deathstroke in the last DC movie. Anyway, yeah, so they're all coming back. It's all going to happen. I know you're excited. You're going to get those dollar bills out, right?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. I mean, you ready?
I've never.
Are you gonna...
yeah.
So, because of how well A Wonderful Movie that we reviewed last week is doing, they are already in the works of the sequel.
We're talking Ghostbusters 4?
Ghostbusters Afterlife sequel's already in the works. And Jason Reitman has stated, if you're going to do the sequel, you got to bring back the sequel villain.
But Gozer's now been in it twice.
Yeah, because Gozer was in the fucking sequel.
Oh, wait, no. Oh, no. They're not going to do that, are they?
Vigo! Vigo the Magnificent is going to be back!
Vigo the Carpathian is going to come back?
Vigo the Carpathian! He is such a great man, Capito. Vigo, you get away from the painting! You get away from Vigo! No! No, you get away from the painting! Yeah, they're going to bring Vigo back in the sequel.
I 100% support this.
Yes, I did too. I don't know what they're going to do, but fuck it. Who cares? I mean, I would be adding new bad guys, new villains, but hey, man.
You know what Vigo says, right? He says, death is but a door, time is but a window. I'll be back. So.
And he's back.
Yeah,
that's what they're working on in the new script. Your favorite TV show from the 1990s, early 2000s. I think it's 1990s, so I'm going to go 90s. Is returning. Yeah, that's right. From 1996 to 2001. Oh, so good. All right, 122 episodes, and it is returning in movie form. Cheech Marin, Don Johnson, Nash Bridges.
Okay, I thought you were going to say Dawson's Creek.
I said Don Johnson, and you said Dawson's Creek?
I was joking, man.
Do you know who the fuck Don Johnson is, man? That is goddamn Miami Vice, you son of a bitch.
Did you really think those movies from those shows from the 80s are actually any good whatsoever?
90s? It was from 96 to 2001.
No, but Miami Vice.
Miami Vice is fucking baller, dude. We watched an episode last night. because I was trying to tell my wife, I was informing her that there's a lot of shows that are not streamable because they have to pay
You
so
had
many people.
you had some rant on this on about Facebook about making people buy all these streaming services,
And you
then
can't
have
watch
the-
any of the good shows. You're telling me Mama's Family, Night Court, The Carol Burnett Show, Miami Vice, all those shows are not the most.
Are you 60 years old, dude? Like, you like those shows?
Yes, I love those shows. Are you seriously? WKRP in Cincinnati was the whole reason I wanted to become a DJ.
All right, man. I mean, yeah. I mean, okay.
But they're still funny and they're classics. And for people who haven't seen them, I mean, do you think people should watch Citizen Kane?
Yeah, sure.
Do you think people should watch Ghostbusters?
Yeah.
Okay. What's the difference?
Those are actually good movies.
And those are good fucking shows. Because let's say WKRP in Cincinnati was one of the first shows that had a mixed group of people, white, black, Hispanic, all the above, working together in an environment on TV.
Okay. All right, dude.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I mean, like, that's what I'm saying.
So they're bringing back Miami.
Nash Bridges.
Nash Bridges. Okay.
Guess who's now going to be a techno savvy hero who is going to hack stuff? An undocumented hacker.
I don't know.
Zorro.
That sounds fucking lame. I gotta be honest. It sounds kind of fucking lame.
Announced today, the MacArthur Genius Award winner, Alex Riviera, has signed to write and direct the reboot of Zorro 2.0, which will be produced by Mark M. Insomni Films. Riviera has written new draft for scheduled start in 2022. The official synopsis reads, when his mother is attacked by a secret government... I'm sorry, some stuff just popped up. When his mother is attacked by a secret government unit, Oscar de la Vega, a young undocumented hacker known as Zorro, with the O's being zeros, fights back and discovers a high-tech conspiracy that threatens not only him, but his family, but the world.
Okay, cool. I mean, sure. Well, maybe it's good. Maybe I'll like it.
I mean, it's Zorro, dude. Zorro's the bomb, dude.
I mean, is he though?
Yeah.
Is that all we got?
No. Licorice Pizza has broke a pandemic box office record.
For what?
Licorice Pizza was only released in 4 theaters this past week.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And it's already brought in $335,000 in 4 theaters.
So that's a lot, right? For the 4 theaters,
in
right?
2 days. In 2 days.
I can't. Dude, I'm super excited for it. I can't wait.
Oh, 3 days. 3 days. So that's $83,852 per location.
I can't wait. Dude, I'm super excited.
Yeah. I can't either. One of the greatest 90s movies of all time is now getting a reboot. Woody Harrelson, Wesley Snipes, White Men Can't Jump.
Who's going to be in the new one?
I have no idea.
Wesley Snipes and Woody Harrelson.
Yeah, I don't know. First announced plans for the remake in 2017. Kenya Barris, the creator of ABC's acclaimed series Blackish, is co-writing and producing the remake. Barris will be producing duties. Professional athletes Blake Griffin, and Ryan Kelly under Griffin are looking to take the roles.
They play basketball.
And it's a movie about basketball.
Yeah.
Who would have thought?
Yeah.
Isn't it ironic? Don't you think?
What about Atlantis?
Do you know who was originally supposed to play Doc Brown in Back to the Future?
Yeah, I forget who's it?
Harold Ramis.
Imagine Harold Ramis and Eric Stoltz doing Back to the Future. I would like to see. I would.
I don't even
like
know.
to-
I don't even know how I could do Harold Ramis doing Doc Brown.
I want to see that. I want to still see. I want to see the Eric Stoltz footage from Back to the Future. Don't you?
You can. Yeah, you can find it online.
Okay.
You can find it online for sure. Let's see. Jordan Peele's movie and Wrapped. Let's see if I have any other news before I give you the biggest news of the week. The Gucci family hates the House of Gucci movie.
Well, we're gonna see it next week, so they can suck a dick on that one.
Why you gotta be so mean, dude? The Estate. There's a movie called The Estate,
Mm-hmm.
and it's has casted Thomas Hayden Church, who a lot of people probably the biggest role he did was Sandman.
Sideways or Sideways.
Yeah, I know. Well, I was going to say that second, you dick, but Sandman and Spider-Man 3 would be the most popular thing he did. Then Sideways, he did the show Wings as well.
Topher's wrong. Topher's wrong, by the way.
What?
He said the new Candyman fucking sucked.
Oh no! That you suck monkey dick for that one. That was the best sequel of Candyman that they've made so far. And I know because I watched all the sequels. And Anna Faris and Toni Collette are joining the movie The Estate. Now, The Estate is going to be based. It's written and directed by Dean Craigs, and it's a family dramedy. Let me see if I can see the words that make it tell me what it is. Around The Estate, which revolves around two sisters, Macy, Toni Collette, and Savannah, Anna Faris, who learn their wealthy but estranged Aunt Hilda is terminally ill. Seeing this as an opportunity to get her inheritance and rescue their dying cafe, the sisters plan to improve their bitter relationship and cater to Hilda's needs. Arriving to Aunt Hilda's extravagant estate, they find that they are not the only ones in the family with shifted morals.
Cool. Yeah.
We're about to ban Topher.
The Topher, like I imagine.
Topher's getting banned.
No, here's the thing. I think imagine if we had like tons of listeners. There were people viewing us, and we'd see this shit all the time. Be like, "Fuck you guys! You guys are fucking wrong." We get that all the time.
And it's like, I already bought the guy a Christmas gift. You know, like, that's a dude I got a Christmas gift for, and he's going to WrestleMania with me. All right. Last but not least, here it is. I saved this one for the last because I think it's amazing. I can't wait for it, and I think you're going to get an instant hard on when I say it.
Okay.
Reinfeld monster movie. Dracula.
Okay.
They have cast it.
Who they cast?
Who do you think would be the best actor to play the original Dracula?
Gary Oldman. No. Who is it? It's not Gary Oldman. Is it? Then he was already Dracula.
No,
so who they got Dracula?
Better actor than Gary Oldman.
But who? I don't know who. There's a million actors out there.
But are like a million of them?
Wait, they haven't kind of Reese play Dracula?
Oh man, you're right. That was a bad impression. The one, the only, so nice, so sexy. He married Elvis's daughter once. The one, the only, Nicolas fucking Cage.
I'll see that, dude. I'll definitely see that.
I'll see that all day long.
I'll definitely see that. Ridiculous Cage, man. I love him. I love him so much.
Reinfeld is described as the material is the same vein as Taka Waititi's What We Do in Shadows, is what they're saying.
Well, okay, so it's something like a comedy?
I don't know. I don't care.
Didn't he already do Vampire
Nicolas Cage. Nicolas Cage.
All right. Well,
all day
long.
long.
Okay.
All day long. I am Nicolas Cage in my face doing whatever. I love the Nicolas Cage. Please please send me more Nicolas Cage all the time.
Is that it though? Is that all the news?
That's it. That's all the news. I mean, it's only been 4 days, man. I don't know what the fuck you want. That's the movies that don't suck. It's other news. I tell Chris stuff so he can worry about it and then try to beat me up after we go off the air.
Beat you off? What the fuck are you talking about?
I said beat me up, dude. I didn't say beat me off.
That's what I heard. Sorry.
Why do you want to beat me off?
I
Did
don't wanna beat you
Topher
up.
leave and we literally are about to do the movie he wants to hear about?
I don't know.
People. They just don't understand.
So we're gonna talk about Resident Evil: Welcome to Raccoon City, directed by Johannes Roberts. He's done the 47 Meters Down movies, and Roadkill, Dark Hunters, Hellbreeder, Alice, and directed this too. He also wrote it. This stars K.S. Scolario as Claire Redfield.
Yet exist. I can't. It doesn't yet exist.
She's a witch.
I'm an astronomer.
She breaks donkeys.
I love that scene, dude. Anyway.
It also stars Robbie Amell as Chris Redfield.
Hey, look at those. You look great.
Also, it has Hannah John Kim as Jill Valentine, Tom Hopper as Albert Wesker, Yvonne Yogi as Leon Kennedy, and Donald Logue as Chief Irons.
Now listen up, you sons of bitches!
So waiting for that. And Neil McDonough as William Birkin.
Tell me you're shitting me. Chasing money up a black holler?
Yeah, and so why don't you read the story on this one?
Once the booming home of the pharmaceutical giant Umbrella Corporation, who's run by stars. Sorry, just had to do that once. Remember Nemesis, the video game? You know, no.
Yeah.
The guy would always come around the corner and be like, stars. Anyway, once the booming hometown of pharmaceutical giant Umbrella Corporation, Raccoon City is now a dying Midwestern town. Just like the entire state of Texas, the company's successes left the city a wasteland with great evil brewing below the surface. When the evil is unreleased, the townspeople are forever changed, and a small group of survivors must work together to uncover the truth behind Umbrella and make it through the night.
Raccoon City, like Raccoon City. This is out of all the Resident Evil movies, this is the one most resembles the game. I think Chris and Stuart agrees.
It's like this is all a game.
And it kind of is just like the game. So
I love that you use that like that. That was awesome. Creativity. Bravo.
Thank you, sir.
I'm glad I got you 3 Christmas gifts. Anyway.
So did you really?
Yeah.
Okay.
But they're small. Don't worry, they're small.
Okay.
Anyway.
Okay, so this was I saw the preview for this and I was super fucking excited. Because I was like, they basically took a scene from the game and put it fucking right in the preview. And I was super excited.
Right in our faces. It was right in our faces. They're like, here's the fucking original game. And you know what? Throughout the entire movie, they kept doing that. They kept giving you parts of the game. Now, let me have this next line before you jump in, because you think I'm making this sound like it's a great fucking movie. It is not a good movie.
No, this is a bad movie.
All right. First things first. There's like the first 30 minutes. We're just giving the backstory of 2 characters that really makes no sense on why. There's no sense. There's no rhyme or reason.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a little payoff, like a little kind of a payoff. But to be honest, if you didn't have that 20, 30 minutes of that background story, you'd be fine.
Yeah. You didn't need it. The thing about this movie, okay, so I want to mention something. It's like the game, because the game has terrible acting, just like this movie. Fucking terrible acting. Awful.
Hey, Robbie Amell was amazing. The rest of them, not that good. But this is all right, and this is another thing you got to fucking say, and you don't even realize it. Do you see all the? I know you said horrible acting, but do you realize 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 of these people? I know their names because you'll see them at Comic-Con because 6 of these people are in comic book TV shows, the CW, on Fox, on whatever. So that's why you think it's bad acting, because they're doing like their CW Fox television show acting.
Not like, everyone was like, the Resident Evil movies weren't like the games, and maybe they shouldn't have been compared to this. Now, this movie is better than the other ones.
Yes,
but that's not saying much because this movie. So it should have been scary.
It
wasn't.
I heard a review.
Uh-huh.
Review after I watched this movie. I was listening to it on my actual way from the theater
Yeah.
home because I was listening to what people think.
Yeah.
And someone said that exact same line.
Oh, really?
They said that this movie was better than the ones that we saw before, but that's not saying much because those weren't that good.
So this should have been scary, and it wasn't. The game was terrifying, right?
No, I mean at the end, I'm gonna give some props where it's due.
Okay.
At the end, they did have some good jump scares. They were, to people that don't go to movies, like I was in it wasn't a packed theater, but
Yeah.
I mean, there's like a good 30 people.
There, these dude next to me, cracking up the whole time. They're like, "This is so fucking bad." They're laughing.
And the thing is, it's a good. All right. This is the problem. The guy took 2 video games, not one, 2, and then smashed them together. But the thing is, I don't think the studios wanted to give him like a lot of money.
Yeah.
And I mean, because some of the special effects look kind of cheesy.
It's 2021. Make something that was realistic. It looks like a video game, which is, I guess, the point. I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, but the thing is, they relied too much on people who played the video games.
Yeah, so that's the problem. Is that I probably would have walked out of this movie if I wasn't seeing it for the show and I wasn't a big fan of Resident Evil, because I was.
Yeah, and there's so many things in this movie that happen or that are seen that if you've played the video games, I think I played all the way up to 4.
Yeah, I did too.
Yeah, I think all the way up to Resident Evil 4 was the last one I played.
I could download RE5, but I'm not going to. I heard it's like an action game.
I don't care. The first ones, I mean, were spook scares in the game and stuff
and
like that.
And the 4th is a classic among classics. The Resident Evil 4 is amazing.
Yeah. And but so anyway, the problem with this was, one, they were trying to jam. All right, it was slow at parts where it shouldn't have been, and then it sped itself up in parts where it should have took a little more time. Like, all right.
One of the things I loved about this movie.
One of the things I loved about
this movie is that every chance they got, they were like, "Oh yeah, this is 1998. Stick something from 1998 in there." You're like every chance they got, they were trying to remind you that it's from the 90s.
Yeah. Like, oh, there's somebody with a Nokia phone playing Snake.
What's a chat room?
What's a chat room? That's not just the problem. The other problem is like, all right. So one of the biggest things in Resident Evil, in 1 and 2, is you finding the hive, which is underneath the mansion and all that other stuff. And if that's a spoiler, my bad. Maybe I shouldn't have said that. Whatever.
Well, it's not in the movies, so don't worry about it.
Yeah. But the hive itself, like in the video game, you're in the hive for like hours, like a decade. I remember I was in the hive for like 150 hours. I don't know how many hours I was in the hive.
It's fun. It's fun.
Yeah.
It's not fun in this movie.
The hive in this movie is like 10 minutes. You get 10 minutes of the Hive. You get 30 minutes of backstory on 2 characters we didn't fucking need, and you only give me 10 minutes of the fucking Hive?
They spent a lot of time on that backstory, which I was like, get fucking through it. Just like, I don't care.
No, I didn't. I was falling asleep. I'm not going to lie to you. I was usually the first 20, 30 minutes, I was dozing off. But then when the movie got going, it was going good for a little. Like, there's this little part in the middle of this movie that I was like, all right, this is the movie. This is where I'm at. This is where I want to be at.
But it's so little. It's such a little part, though.
Yeah, it's like 15, 20 minutes.
Maybe.
And then after that, they speed everything all the way fuck up, where it's like, everything's like, okay, now we got to go. We got to do this. We got to do that. We got to do this, that. No, we got to go. We got to go. Ah, we're done.
It's weird because it's not a zombie movie. It feels like it should be, but it's not. You know what I mean? Like it is. There's zombies in it, but this is not like. I went into this thinking I did something better.
Yeah, and I who fucking wrote this, man?
Johannes Roberts wrote it. The guy who was super like. He also said that this would be quote super scary. It wasn't super scary at all. Like
no,
in the game, the game was a master at creating scary things.
This dude has done nothing but B movies.
And there's people out there like it's a B movie.
He did nothing but B movies, dude. Nothing. There's not one good movie on his whole fucking resume.
I mean, he's done movies though. It's like Paul W.S. Anderson makes movies, and his movies are fucking garbage. I don't know what happened with this one, man. It had the bones of a cool movie.
I literally just told you what happened. I literally just gave you the information.
I just saying like
a guy who writes nothing but B movies, and nothing against the actors in this movie, but they are TV actors,
and that's a problem.
And they're comic book TV movie actors. They're comic book TV actors. I mean, Neil McDonough. He plays Damien Dark on the DC multiverse of the CW.
Is he blonde in that too?
Yes.
He's blonde in everything then. It's like
and he's just wicked. He's evil. And he's always evil. Every character he ever plays is evil. Like Robbie Amell is literally from the CW. I mean, you know who his cousin is, right?
No.
Stephen Amell.
Who's that?
The fucking Arrow?
Dude, you expect me to know about that shit at all? Like
it's the fucking Arrow.
I don't watch.
It's Stephen Amell.
Okay, dude. I mean, I don't know what you get mad at me for that. This is not the movie.
He's the guy who started. All right, after Smallville, Arrow started the whole CW universe that's going on right now. It's on air for 8 seasons.
Let me ask you something. Is this TV that doesn't suck and something does? Is this what this is?
Oh, I'm sorry. Have you never gone to a Comic-Con and saw the 3-hour line to meet Stephen Amell?
That doesn't answer the question. Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry. Have you never read a comic book?
I mean, I don't read are you just saying that I should care about the Arrow? Or Arrow, whatever?
Stephen Amell, dude, is badass.
Okay, I mean, that's fine. Yeah.
Everyone
knows.
Everybody knows that.
I'm gonna go out to my when I see friends in like a week and a half. I'm gonna see a group of friends. I'm gonna ask them to watch it if they know who Stephen Amell is, and if more than 2 people know, I'll apologize. Okay, and say that I'm a dumbass.
All right. So you are going to go to Team Dick Butt.
No, a different group.
Oh, well then. Oh, so you get to choose what group. I want you to go to Team Dick Butt and ask them if they know who Stephen Amell is.
Okay, I'll ask them. Okay, next time we do Team Dick.
I know they know who he is because I know me and Jeff have had conversations. Me and Kevin have conversations. And me and Mike actually were at Comic-Con Like,
Fine. All right. I'll ask them if they knew who Stephen Amell is, and then they'll go, "You don't know?" And I'll like, "No, Neil got mad at me for not knowing who Stephen Amell was." And then they'll like, "Well, you're a dumbass," and I'll come back and I'll apologize on air in front of everyone.
I mean, he wrestled at WrestleMania against Cody Rhodes, the now owner of AEW. Cody Rhodes, one of the greatest pro wrestlers of all time, better than 90% of the wrestlers out there. And
Better than
then-
Roddy Piper.
no one's better than Roddy Piper,
Okay,
you son of a
okay.
bitch. Don't say words like that. Anyway, but anyway, getting back into this. The acting was not the best. I mean, this is very much a TV movie.
Yes.
Like this seemed more like Sci-Fi did it. The Sci-Fi Nation, Sci-Fi TV. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like,
What's that fight?
and that's, I'm not trying to diss everybody in this movie because I love Resident Evil. I am a fan of the video games. In fact, this made me want to go back and play
Oh yeah.
the
I
original Resident Evil.
almost went home and downloaded it so I could play it. You know, like so I was almost thought
But
about
right now
it.
I'm in the middle of Marvel's Avengers. I downloaded that.
Yeah, I almost download. I'm about to download Guardians of the Galaxy. I think. I heard that's really good.
That's next.
Okay, yeah.
But Marvel Avengers, like everybody was mad about it because you play a little girl in it for a little bit.
You're fine
But
with
you
that.
do, but you go back and forth between her and the Avengers. So I don't, and you get different fighting stuff. I don't know why people are bitching about it. I think it's pretty fun so far.
Okay.
Anyway, going back to the movie we're actually reviewing. Yeah, it didn't work in parts. There's a lot of parts that didn't work. And it got to the end, and I'm like, I don't even fucking care.
They set it up for a sequel, I think. Right?
No, they did. They set it up for a sequel. The two end credit scenes.
Does anyone really care though? I mean, I don't doubt that it'll get made, and I don't doubt we'll have to see it for the show.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's just that at the end of it, I was like, but this movie kind of fucking sucked. Like it wasn't very good.
But it doesn't help when you got somebody sitting right next to you telling you it sucks the whole time.
Well, no, I was thinking the whole time before they even started laughing, and I'm like, this isn't very good.
Sure.
The thing is, I can't get to that STD tag because I am such a fan of the games that it's more faithful than the other ones because they're adapting it. But
I mean, they got some little Easter eggs in there, and they got a lot of. If you're a geek, you're gonna get your geekasms from.
I remember spending hours in the mansion in that game and just reading all the books they had scattered around.
Oh yeah, buddy. I know what you're talking about. Oh yeah, buddy. I got you right there. I remember all that. I used to read everything. I would be sitting there and like friends would come in and be like, "What are you doing? Why aren't you killing the zombies there, buddy?" And I'd be like, "I'm sitting here reading the books, man. Figure it out."
T-virus. Yeah.
T-virus. All right. Let's get some quotes and let's give our ratings and let's be the fuck done for the night. All right. She's here again. She's watching me. An umbrella is shelter from the storm. Oh, I see that you wax your chest now.
That's a creepy thing for your sister to say.
I know. That's why I wrote it down. What the fuck is a chat room? They let the genie out of the bottle, and it is not going back in. What's the worst way to die? Be swallowed by a snake or eaten by a shark? Get a haircut, you goddamn hippie. It's not Woodstock. Sir, are you in charge again? I need to know. Him? Yeah, he is a fucking okay. Everyone coughs up some blood every now and then. No big deal. I just really want to get out of this town. You got some weird ass friends. What have you been doing down there? God's work. Shut the fuck up. That's it. That's all the
No,
quotes
no,
I got.
so-
Yeah, because
Okay.
most of the quotes in that movie I couldn't say because they were giving away
Yeah.
parts of
So,
the information.
So why don't you go ahead and give your score on this?
3.1.
I'm 2.8 for you. For me,
Huh?
I'm 2.8. And if it wasn't a movie, if it didn't have the little things I loved about it, I would give that CD tag. I just can't do that though.
Yeah. The 3.1 is because one, I like Robbie Amell. He's a good guy. I did a good shot with him while I was dressed like the Penguin once. And you want the story? All right.
Yeah, of course.
I'll give you the 5 seconds version.
Okay.
Alamo Draft House. They had the after party for Planet Comic Con.
Mm-hmm.
I went up there with a group of people. I had a table near the VIP section, and I don't know how that happened. It just didn't happen that way.
Yeah.
And I saw that big fake nose on I had as the Penguin. I had
Mhm.
the top hat and all that stuff on. And me and him just start having a conversation. And I talked to him. And when I talked to him, everybody else is like, "Oh, when's your next, comic book thing? What's your next movie? What's your next show?" Da da da. When I talk to celebrity people, I know not to do that because if you do that, they don't give a fuck about you and they don't care. They don't want to talk to you.
Yeah.
I went up to him. I was like, "Hey, so you're from like Toronto, aren't you?" He goes, "Yeah." I go, "Man, I fucking love Toronto." And like, I just started talking about places I used to hang out in Toronto. I mean, I stayed up in Toronto for like 2 months.
Yeah.
And
Toronto's great. Toronto's great. Yeah, I like Toronto.
Yeah, I love Toronto. And it's like the cleanest city I've ever been to.
It's so clean and safe.
It's like I would throw a cigarette butt in the air and it'd like evaporate before it hit the ground.
Or it'd find its way to a trash can by itself.
Yeah. I got a freaking ride from police while I was shit-faced, puking, drunk, wasted back to my hotel.
I was in the subway and there was an old lady and she grabbed my arm to go steady yourself. And I was like, I'm fine with this.
Yeah, I'm okay. I'll help you out. But So we talked for a little while, and then my friends were doing a round of shots. So I was like, all right, let's do a round of shots. And I gave him one, and we did a shot together. Nice guy.
It's a cool story.
I got a picture somewhere.
Somewhere.
Yeah, my timeline will pop up at some point, I'm sure.
Okay.
But anyway, so I gave it a 3.2. You gave it a 2.8. Let's go to Rotten Tomatoes.
What did the audience give this?
43.
68%.
68%?
Yeah.
Really?
Ryan says, Ryan says, Resident Evil Welcome to Raccoon City reboots the franchise in an action-packed installment that should satisfy fans of the games. I gotta be honest, I'm a fan of the game. I'm not satisfied.
I wasn't satisfied at all, dude. I really think that there's so much of it that they rushed it in the wrong spots.
Mm-hmm. All right. What's the critic score on this?
Man, I'm gonna have to say -2.
29%. So
I was close.
Yeah. Resident Evil Welcome to Raccoon City is an affectionately faithful adaptation that further proves its source material is ill-suited to the big screen. It's like it resembled it in a way that was pretty faithful, but again, it didn't work. And
what didn't work was the script.
Yeah, you're right. I think they could have done more.
I think the actors tried, the visual team tried, the cinematography was there. I mean, there was the truck crashing, the helicopter crashing, there was certain parts in this movie, if you paused it, looked exactly like the fucking video game.
Oh yeah, for sure. Which is great.
That was great. But that's given us a whole lot to look at and no substance.
Yep. Here's what I like about I saw this preview by Trey Sauver of the Austin Chronicle. He says, it flatlines all of its franchise reverence, proving futile with a messy narrative.
Yeah, I like that. I wanted to like it. I mean, I wanted to love this movie. I wanted to go in there. Both of these movies, I wanted to love.
Yeah.
I went in. My heart was broken twice in one day because I watched these both in one day.
Yeah. It's a
at
bummer.
the end of the night, you know what I did? I came home and I got super fucking stoned.
Well, hold
because
on.
I was
How's
just
that
like,
different than any other night, though?
I mean, Chris, when I say things,
Okay, I know what you mean. I know what you mean. Um, are we good? You think good?
some of the best birthday parties were McDonald's birthday parties.
What are you talking
Did
about,
you ever
dude?
go to a McDonald's birthday party?
I mean, I've been to a Burger King one with the crown.
Oh, no, McDonald's. You got the cake. It had your name on it. And it had this like little fake plate or whatever. And then Ronald McDonald would show up. And then there'd be like a girl that had balloons that she'd hand out for you. And then there's the play place.
Yeah, I remember that.
You don't remember that, do you?
I do remember that.
Okay. They were awesome.
What made you think about that?
Oh, I just scrolled down the Facebook because it's weird. I had another page up going over the reviewing for Resident Evil,
Yeah.
and then I clicked it off, and it was delayed because on the internet of us.
Yeah.
And I was like, I don't want to look at myself twice. That's just creepy and weird.
You was
Oh, there
online.
we are. We're creepy and weird. Why are we so creepy and weird?
You can visit online moviesdon'tsuck.net. We're on Facebook at facebook.com/moviesdon'tsuck podcast. We're on Twitter at MTS Podcast. We're on Instagram at MTS Podcast. We're on Patreon, patreon.com/moviesdon'tsuck. We have, you send us the old-fashioned email, moviesdon'tsuckpodcast@gmail.com or info@moviesdon'tsuck.net. We're on Bonfire or bonfire.com. Movies Don't Suck. It's something to do. You'll find merch, shirts, and stuff like that. We're on all stream platforms. You're watching on YouTube, subscribe. Watching on Facebook, like that page. You're watching on Twitch, go and subscribe. And I think then we're all stream platforms. So this is one now, or you download it, one of the other ones, or you're somehow like illegally streaming it. Which I don't know how you illegally stream a podcast because it's fucking free. But what do we do for small business? Tom?
Is it free?
Yeah, it should be free.
Is it free?
Yeah. What do we do for business?
We should charge people.
I don't think that would go well.
I'm charging people from now on.
What do we do for small businesses?
Ooh. Today is both a planetarium and an abergram. You can read it from the left to the right or the right to the left as well as upside down. 12/02/2021.
Oh, look at that. Okay.
Isn't that weird? Anyway.
Yeah.
Small businesses! You have one. Let me know. I want to advertise you. I want to be all up in your business. Your business, the shit's nits. For yes, nits. I won't say any of that stuff when I advertise you, though.
Okay.
Yeah, so let us know, especially if you're in the Kansas City area, because or New York or South Bend, Indiana, or wherever, LA or Tahoe.
Omaha, Dallas, Boise,
yeah, wherever.
Fargo.
Because I want to touch you in your no-nos. And I want to advertise you. And it's the Christmas season, and I want to make sure that you guys get some business thrown your way. And the 3,000 people that download us per week, the thousands and hundreds of millions of people that download us a week. Oh no, what did I do? All right, anyway. So that's it. Let's get the fuck out of here. I gotta go home.
Aren't you home already?
Here's another episode of Movies Don't Suck and Something New. My name is Neil.
I'm Chris.
And remember, guys, whenever you're just a little princess walking through the little strings of life, remember, if you get the T-virus, you're all gonna die and become zombies. Have a good night! Oh my god, why did both movies suck balls?
I don't know, man. It's the way it works.
Both movies suck balls this week. Oh, Danhausen! Danhausen! Oh, I love Danhausen. Danhausen is the greatest. Very good, very evil.
What? I don't know what you're talking about.
He's a pro wrestler.
Okay. Oh yeah, I
And-
did see. I saw him on your list today. Yeah, I saw him on your list of Christmas gifts stuff. So
Here, I'll show you. Here we go. Boom, boom, boom. Oh no, I got that rid of that. There we go. And Dan Hazen.
cool. He's a
Dan
cute.
Hazen.
Is that how he talks to you?
Dan Hazen. Yes, he talks like this. He is very good, very evil. Right now, he is very injured, but that's okay.
Oh yeah,
because he's very rich.
He's in the yeah. All right, man. Well, I'm gonna go hang out with my wife. And,
You have a wife?
I do.
When'd you get married? Why didn't you invite me to your wedding, dude? What a fucking dick.
Before I knew you.
What?
Yeah, I married in Texas, dude.
You've had a wedding? You had a wife this whole time?
Yeah. You know.
Where's was she every time we came over to hang out?
You know she's there. But I'm gonna
thank everybody for watching the podcast.
Bye, everyone.
Make sure you subscribe, share to your friends, like, add, tell your friends how awesome two geeks and a man. I think I'm gonna start hitting blunts on this fucking podcast. Can I do that legally?
I mean, as long as you show your card before you do it, you know.
What if I show my penis before?
That thing will get kicked off YouTube.
Yeah, definitely. All right. Have a good night, everybody.